25-yard line. The Beats in the pistol formation. The Brooklyn Beats will take the snap from the 25. Reese is brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Well, Phil, we're here north of the border as Canada has its first NFL franchise for the first time ever.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how this works out, Jim. You know, for many years, of course, they've had the Canadian Football League here in Toronto. It's been very successful. The Buffalo Bills have come up here and played many games. So I think this fan base is ready for it. It should be a big success. Well, I think early in the game, anytime you cross the 50-yard line, it just gives you confidence that what you're doing is going to work today. Let's see if they can take advantage of that and take it on down into the end zone. Now the defensive line is shifting to the right.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
The Beats line up in the pistol offense.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Throws it toward the sideline, and what a catch.
What a good job by the quarterback that time. He saw the defensive back inside the receiver, and he leads that receiver to the sideline on that corner route.
First down following the long play. They'll run it here. That's a gain of 8.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
Second down and 2. And they deft the quarterback.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
The Brooklyn Beats need to get to the 11 to pick up a first down. He'll throw it over the middle. And intercepted!
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
And now here's the toss. Back that time, in on the tackle.
The Beats defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The Chargers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Rivers is going to keep it. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1. The Chargers now looking to convert here on third down. Just a week ago, they struggled mightily in these situations. Rivers out of the gun. Going for the deep ball. Oh, going to take it the distance. The 30, the 20, the 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. They've got a lead for themselves midway through the first thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
The Chargers getting ready for the kickoff. Made right around the 25-yard line. The Beats are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points, and now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better. Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting to run up the middle.
No pulls, that time on the tackle. And with that, let's take a look at the Beats offense. Last week, they were motoring up and down the field, throwing for over 350 yards. Second down and 10. He's got the catch. Mark him down for another reception.
Corner routes not thrown enough in this league anymore. A lot of teams don't do it because it takes a strong arm quarterback to get it done. That was a terrific throw up the field that time.
The Beats from the 37. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free. And now here's the Chargers defense. This is an aggressive bunch that a week ago came up with 6 sacks.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
Throws the pass. And it's knocked down. This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a 3rd and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback now, 3rd and long, I would be very cautious and conservative.
Let's go.
From the shotgun. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Well, in a situation like this in the first half, 4th down, you're near midfield. If it was really short, you think about maybe going for it. But 4th and long, no decision. You got to punt the football away and rely on your defense.
He's got a chance to return this one. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. And a run back of about 12. The Chargers offense coming back onto the field after a touchdown drive the last time they had it. They certainly attacked that secondary and got there via the pass.
Well, Jim, let me ask you this. How would you like to be the defensive coordinator right now? Because you're over there, you don't know what's going to happen. No matter what you call, you feel like, hey, the quarterback's hot. He's probably going to beat what we're trying to do.
And now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. Double tight end formation. The Chargers snap it at the 26. And it's batted down. Here's a look at the defensive starters. And a good look at the secondary. A group that could be the difference in this game today. 3rd and 9 after that last incompletion. Rivers is all by himself in the backfield for this snap. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Steve Johnson hauls it in. The Chargers believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. The Chargers have it at the 34. McDonald's going to make the tackle. The Chargers with the gutsy call, and they convert here on 4th and short.
Yeah, it was. Gutsy call by the offense and the offensive coordinator. But look, this guy's willing to take chances, and he tries these plays and these situations every game, and that time they came through.
Rivers will take the snap from the gun. And it's caught by Justin Blackmon. Second down coming up. The Chargers line up, split backfield. Handoff by Rivers. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Gordon is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Here's the football resting at the 43. The Chargers all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Hill's got the catch and the first. It's been all about the defenses today as we welcome you back to the action. At the 31, here we go. First down here after the completion. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. Back with the sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line. From the gun, Phillip Rivers ready for the snap. The Chargers take it from the 38. And he's taken down once more for the sack.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
It'll be a touchback. The Beats didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but, man, that was pretty easy.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Trying to power his way right up the middle. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. And it's swatted away.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
This is third down. Looks like they're in press coverage here. And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands. King is back now. He'll be punting. He's going to try and return this one. And he is brought down at the 39. That return's good for about 12. The Chargers bringing their offense onto the field, coming off a previous possession that started out with a lot of promise, but ended up with a punt.
There's nothing worse on the offensive side. Playing quarterback in the NFL, when you start moving the football, you're just thinking, oh, this is going to end in a touchdown or at least a field goal. And that did not happen on the offensive side, so there's got to be a little self-doubt right now.
Let's see if the playmakers on this offense can step up on this series.
I hope so. They sure need to.
First down at the 39. And methodically, he just throws it away. Second and 10. To the ground. Spins out of the defender's clutches. It'll be third down. The Chargers have to get to the 49 for a first. Rivers out of the gun. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. Quigley will be called on now to punt the football. They have just flipped field position thanks to that punt, and now the offense is really backed into a corner. The Beats got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
It's a two tight end formation.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's shifting to their left.
Toss to the outside. Tackle made by Ray that time.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
A long field ahead of them at the 10. Second down and 5. Catch made. That's Weddle making the stop.
What can the defensive back do? The answer is nothing. When it's a back shoulder throw on a post route, there's nothing he can do to defend that.
First down on the way. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Midway second quarter. Handoff out of the eye. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. The Brooklyn Beats lined up in the pistol. Reaches out and snatches it. Graham's tackled down after a gain of 5. That's his first reception today. They connect on that pass play, but it's still third down.
Oh, look at that. Linebacker's moving around.
Will go ground. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Last play before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. After nearly turning it over, it's second down. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Finds his mark. Ducks out of bounds.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and You need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
On the way, third down. The Beats are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. They'll go shotgun here. Makes the catch.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Out of the shotgun. The pass fails to find the mark. The Brooklyn Beats from the 22. Melvin Ingram gets to the quarterback.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. The Beats will set up. The 12 is the first down line. The Brooklyn Beats have it at the 29. And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
The kick it's through there. The kick is good. And that should put them a little more at ease come halftime.
Yeah, I think it will. I think it gave them a confidence boost, and they gained confidence. On the other side, I think they lost confidence because of that field goal.
And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Chargers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Rivers out of the gun. Easy catch there. No one near him.
When you're trying to score some points at the end of the first half, the best way to do it when the time is against you, get in that hurry-up offense, make the defense sit back, be real careful about what they're doing. Maybe you can get some quick yards and get a chance for some points before halftime rolls around.
After running it, it's second down. Rivers set, empty backfield. He'll take the snap from the gun. There's a flag out. Tried to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. Second down coming up. Rivers is going to take it from the gun. Stevie Johnson on the deep pass. On his way. And in for the touchdown. We're approaching halftime, and with that touchdown, they have a little extra breathing room before the break.
Oh, man, they're inhaling big time, and they love the way they feel right now where they're at in this football game. On the defensive side, listen, you got some information. You saw what they're doing on the other side, so make some adjustments and find a way to get back in and get a way to win this game.
Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Beats bring their offense back onto the field. A long drive the last time they had it, but they got only 3.
Well, here's what they got out of that long drive, too, when you talk about it. I know it was just a field goal, but they tired the defense out. Now they got to take advantage of the fact that that defense is tired and look for some strikes down the field.
But that defense today looks like a bend but don't break kind of defense.
Yeah, that's kind of their style, isn't it? They like to play that way, and that's why it's always important on the offensive side. When you get in position, look for that big play down the field to get in that end zone, and don't keep trying to drive it 5 yards at a time.
Second and 10 coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The beats from the 22. Reese has got it. First down. The Brooklyn Beats are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. They come to the line, and it's first down. That long gain sets them up here on this play. And it's knocked down. The Beats come out with a split backfield. The Brooklyn Beats snap it at the 41. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
In a situation like this, third and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Third and 10 coming up. Prevent defense time.
Let's go.
When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
The catch is made. Gains 20. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studios as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. The second half is officially underway. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
That leads us to second down. The Beats defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. Josh Hill on the reception. Hill's net at the 44.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Rivers' his completion percentage 70% on the day. The football rests at the 44. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Gordon's met at the 44. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. Two tight ends on the field here. He sends the halfback in motion.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Under pressure and incomplete.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Third and 10. And they take him down.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's third down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Beats offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Let's go.
First down at the 20. Here's the handoff. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
2nd and 9 coming up.
Let's go.
Knocked down as he fires it. Looking at third down. The Brooklyn Beats will come out in the pistol. Makes the catch. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Beats snap it up at the 26. The Brooklyn Beats turn the ball over on downs. A huge 4th down stop by the defense. What kind of momentum boost is that going to give them down the stretch here, partner?
Well, it's not going to hurt anything, that's for sure, Jim. And I'll just say this about their defense. It's been solid all day long. Big stop there, and it's put this team in a great position to really take control of this game.
The Beats defense lined up going with the 46 defense. Line to the left. That's a gain of 6.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 4. Gordon's got it on the handoff. At the 20-yard line, and now in the red zone. Gordon's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. The Brooklyn Beats with a nickel look here on defense. Up, Chargers in the end zone. That is the 25th touchdown catch of his career. The Chargers getting set for the point after. Extra point was good. The Chargers ready to boot the football down the field. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Beats will approach this play from out of the pistol. The Brooklyn Beats will take all is out. This one's going back the other way.
Hold on to the football. Don't let the first defender come at you. Just reach in there and pull it right out.
The Chargers have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the third quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The way home and all alone. Touchdown. They're not that far from closing this game out after that touchdown here mid-third quarter.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's a dominant performance. so far. That drive just set it off. They wanted to take it down the field, execute the plays. They did it, and the defense just let them have their way.
Got a flag down here. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Get ready.
The beats from the 37. Toss to the outside. Met by Flowers that time.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go.
He's hit as he throws it.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
Third down on the way. The Chargers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. And he's going to be sacked. So just 3 plays and out for the offense. They're in punting formation. He's got a chance for a return. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. That return's good for about 5. The Chargers have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down. Don't get conservative. Keep it going. Try to score points and just dominate the other team.
They bring in the extra tight end. The Chargers snap it at the 31. Gordon's marked down at the 34. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Second and 8. Takes it out of the eye.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
It's first down as they head to the line. Another handoff. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Well, we don't see this too often. This is a speed back, but a good job that time just running right through the tackle and breaking it.
Second down and 1. They want to keep feeding him the football.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Coming to the line at the 44. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. And the flag is down. Intercepted. That brings the play to an end. A good play at last by the defense, but they needed to be making those plays earlier before the game got away from them.
Yeah, they sure did, but listen, they finally made a play. Now it's up to the quarterback. Come out on the field, and let's see you make a play and get this team back in the game.
The Brooklyn Beats in the full house. Set now at the line. First down at the 45. Tackle made by Ray that time.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Fourth quarter and a blowout. Let's see if we can get this game over in a hurry.
Wow, you don't have to say it that way. I'm anxious to see how this game ends up and how they play it out. I want to see a team that has some pride, and even though they're getting blown out, to stay in there and keep fighting.
And it's batted down.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Third down following the incompletion.
Get ready.
Brings it in. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
Catch made.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
The Beats take it from the 43. Looking across the middle. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
Let's just tell it like it is, Jim Nance. His receiver's not a very tough guy because he gets hit. It should have been a complete pass, but he gets hit. He just throws that football on the ground, and the pass is incomplete.
The Brooklyn Beats take it from the 43. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Outside now on the toss. And Ingram's there to make the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Drop back, shotgun formation. And it's swatted away.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You've got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
The Beats come to the line with an empty backfield.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
And it's knocked down.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. You make a quick break on the football. Hey, you get in position like this, you can knock it down.
The offense still on the field here on fourth down. Needing 4 to stay on the field.
Let's go.
Has the grab. He's brought to a halt.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
From the gun. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
The Brooklyn Beats setting up here for the kickoff. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Chargers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Williams is a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. Max able to read that play and make the hit.
Defense, play the situation. It's 3rd and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
3rd down. The Chargers need to get to the 34 for a first down. And it's a reception by Blackman. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle. And now we have 4th down coming up.
They're set to punt it away now. The play clock's running down. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. All set to punt here. Fields it cleanly and starts his return. The Beats offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent. When you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. First down here. The Chargers sat at the line. Dime package. Here's the quick toss. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3. Looking at this deficit, you wonder how much more they're going to try to run the football because it has not been there for the taking all game long.
Yeah, the running game's been terrible. Hard to win a game in the NFL when you're one-dimensional. But if you want to win today's game, that's exactly what you're going to have to do. Throw the football. Cooper is one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
And he hauls it in. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
Sometimes they tell the receiver just to go long, run a fly route, run a 9 route because that means straight ahead, or a streak. Show the speed that you have and get it done.
Let's go.
First down at the 35. He makes the catch. Taken down at the 27.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
The Chargers go with the dime formation here on defense. Takes it from the gun. Pass is intercepted. Got a big lane. Tackles made. That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
The Chargers from the 37. Gordon's going to secure the handoff. Gordon's met at the 44.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock, This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
Now you start to get a little momentum going. You got the win last week, and you pick up another victory here today.
It's just awesome, isn't it? You know, athletes are incredible. Give them a little positive reinforcement like winning the football game. They believe in what they can do. The coaches believe in them, so they actually give them more opportunities. They trust them more, and that's how you get a winning streak going.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.
We're at the halfway point of the season. The quarterback continues to struggle, especially lately the last few games. Will we see a change of quarterback?